Hey guys, this is part 2 of the teak that we are going to be finishing today, and it is the following: 8.7c part 2. We're going to do the converse of a right triangle. You did really great yesterday, and here's what this one says. This is telling us that if the square of the length of the longest side, which is usually referred to as C, or the hypotenuse of a triangle is equal to the squares of the lengths of the other two sides then it is a right triangle. So it's like we're trying to prove that it is a right triangle. This is how the examples or the testing will go. They will say, is this a right triangle? And then they will have an example, like let's say they have a triangle with a 15, a 9, and a 12. So we need to figure out, is this a right triangle? And this is how you will do it. So just like before, you need to identify your hypotenuse. We'll do that, and we will even highlight it like we've been doing. So we know. So we're going to check and see if 9 squared plus 12 squared equals 15 squared. If it does, it's a right triangle. So let's get the calculator back out. Hold on. There it is. Found it. Okay, so let's figure it out. Let me turn it on. And so we just want to put this in the calculator just like this. So 9 squared plus 12 squared, and hit enter. We know that is 225. And now let's put in 15 squared. And that is also 225. So it works. So is this a right triangle? Yes. Let's do another one. Let's say you have this triangle. And let's say we have an 8, a 6, and a 5. So first, let's figure out which is the hypotenuse, and just know that the hypotenuse, side C, is always the biggest number. When they give you all three, it's always the biggest. And it's always the one directly across from the right angle. And it's always the one with the longest side that we highlight. So now we can put this in. We could put 6 squared plus 5 squared equals 8 squared. And let's see if it is. So we have 6 squared plus 5 squared. Enter. And we have 61. Now let's see what 8 squared is. 8 squared, enter, and we have 64. That does not equal. So this is not a right triangle. Sometimes they will not draw a picture. They will only say, let's say this was number 1, this is number 2. Let's say this is number 3. Sometimes they just might give you numbers. And they might say, is this a right triangle? And they might give you 10, 18, and 15. So we need to figure out if that is a right triangle. I am going to circle the biggest number because I know that is my hypotenuse. So I know my equation is going to be 10 squared plus 15 squared equals 18 squared, because the biggest number needs to be by itself. So let's see, 10 squared plus 15 squared is 325. And 18 squared is 324. No, that is not a right triangle. Let's look at the next one. Last one, number 4. Let's say you have 15, 20, and 25. Let's circle the biggest number so we know that's our hypotenuse. And let's put it in the equation. 15 squared plus 20 squared equals 25 squared. Let's see. So we have 15 squared plus 20 squared. Enter. We have 625. And let's see if that equals 25 squared. And it does. So yes, these dimensions will produce a right triangle. That'll do it for the rest of 8.7c. We have one more teak, then we'll review and test before the break. That'll do it. Thanks for watching.